Hello, and welcome back to Culinary here. In one of our recent travels, we tried a bread that was like no other, and we decided that when we get back, we'll try and make it at home, and we did. And today, we're going to share with you our take on chorizo and red wine sourdough bread. Let's begin. Before we start making the dough, I'll tell you how to make a quick sourdough starter if you don't have a real one. You can make it overnight, and that will be the starter for your chorizo and red wine sourdough bread. You need to take a bowl, add 2 cups of strong bread flour, then add half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter of a teaspoon of instant yeast, and a cup of water. Mix it all together, cover it with a cling film, and let it stand overnight. And the next day, you can make the dough. To make the chorizo and red wine sourdough bread, we'll need 250 ml of water at room temperature, 250 ml of red wine at room temperature, 200 grams of starter, 100 grams of chorizo, and 650 grams of strong bread flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 tablespoon of easy bake yeast. We'll start making the dough in the mixer with a hook attachment, and then finish it on the worktop by hand. First of all, sift the flour. Two teaspoons of salt, tablespoon of easy bake yeast. Sift it all in, add the water, the wine, and the starter. Your quick starter will look just like this one. And then we'll start kneading it on low to medium speed for 5 minutes. And in the meantime, as the dough is being kneaded, we will finely chop 100 grams of chorizo. And now we're going to add the chopped chorizo into the dough, and kneading it for another 3 minutes. That's enough. And now I'm going to finish the kneading on the worktop. It's a bit sticky, but it's a good thing. When the dough is still a little bit tacky, that's what gives a nice, airy, crusty bread. Lightly flour the surface. Very sticky, but it's good. Use a dough scraper if you can, and just the usual. I showed many times how to knead the dough. With every push and pull back, the dough gets more elastic. For just 2 minutes we're doing this, 2 minutes. Another 30 seconds and we're there. And the amount of flour that I'm adding will not change anything because it's really nothing, just dusting. Helps without interfering. The dough scraper is the best tool for the bread making. The dough is now ready to go into a bowl, be covered and left to rise for 3 hours. It is still a little bit tacky, but it's fine. The fermentation process is long and the full development of the dough in 3 hours will be complete. I'm going to just put a drop of olive oil into a bowl. Take our dough. Don't put more flour. Cover it with a cling film and put it into a warm place for 3 hours or until it's at least doubled in bulk. It's been 3 hours and the dough has more than doubled in size, and it's time to shape the loaves. See how airy it's become. Prepare a baking tray about this size, lined with a baking parchment. Line the surface and get the dough out of the bowl. So lovely. Oh, look at this. Just gently deflate it. And all divided in half. The shaping. Roll it up. Then gently roll it, tapering the ends. Now we're going to transfer it onto the baking tray, placing them the seam side up. Right, a little bit. There. And the same with the second. And now we're going to cover the tray with a plastic wrap or put it inside a large plastic bag and let the loaves rise till they're well puffed up and almost doubled in size for about an hour and a half, up to 2 hours, depends on the temperature and the potency of the yeast. It's nearly time to bake the loaves, and now we need to preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius and then place a baking tray on the bottom of the oven and pour a cup of hot water to create steam. The steam will help the loaves to rise and create a nice crust. We've created the steam and now we're going to bake the loaves for 35 minutes, rotating halfway. But before that, we're going to score the loaves 3 times each. Here we are, the bread is ready and it's just beautiful. You can enjoy it either warm or cold with eggs or cold meats or cheese and wine, or just with some butter. Thank you for watching this episode of Culinary Haven. I wish you happy bread baking, and until next time, Bye!